Hi, today I will briefly touch upon Graph API app registration. Okay, and we will see how to get and send mails using Power Automate desktop Invoke web services. Okay, so let's get started. Uh, I will just show you some of the queries which we'll be using, which you can use in your Graph API queries. Okay, so like graph dot microsoft.com and then user ID messages, and then if you want to filter subject you can uh, use this query. Okay, I will be showing you get and send mails. Okay, in the Power Automate desktop. So before that we have to do app registration. Okay, and for that we have to go to Azure. Okay, so I have logged into Azure. Once you log into Azure you have to go to app registration. Okay, then you click on new registration, give a name like graph, whatever name you want, graph API. Then you select this in this tenant, or any in this tenant only. If we want users to access this from any other Microsoft tenant, then you can use this tenant. You can select this checkbox, else you can leave this settings only. Okay, and then click on register. It will start creating your application. Okay, after the application is created you will see this client ID. Okay, which is important, which you will need for your Graph API Invoke web services. Then your tenant ID. Okay, you need to copy this. Okay, then you need to come over to API permissions. Okay, then you need to add a permission. So here you click on Microsoft Graph, then you come to application permission, then you type mail. Okay, then you come over here and then you have to give some permission like mail read, or you can select all these permissions. Okay, okay, click add permissions. Then you need to give grant admin consent for MSFT. You click on this. Okay, once this is done you need this client secret also, right? So you need to create a new client secret. Okay, you give some name for this secret. Once you click on add you will get a client secret which you need to copy. Okay, and save it for your Invoke web services. So okay, so this I will not create it now because I have already created. Okay, so two things, one is API permissions and then client certificates and secrets. So you need to create a client secret. Okay, copy that, you will get that client secret value here, and you need to copy it and save it. Okay, that's it, we are done here. We don't have to do anything else. Okay, then you come over to Power Automate desktop tool. Okay, so I have this invoke web services. Okay, so first, to invoke the Graph API to get or send mails you need the token, right? Authentication token. So this is the URL you need to build up. So this is the tenant ID. Okay, so this is the tenant ID which you copied from the Azure portal, right? You need to pass over here in this format, then OR2 slash version 2.0, then slash token. Then this should be a post call, and the application format is application slash JSON. Then this should be your content type. Okay, note it down. So this should be a content type. Okay, without any spaces. Then this should be your request body. Okay, give it as it is in this format. This client ID which you need to give your client ID which you copied from the Azure portal, you copy here. Then make sure you give a and. symbol at the end, then you give this scope. Okay, so make sure you're giving as it is, then give a and symbol at the end, then client secret which you copied from the Azure portal. Okay, without any spaces. Then some more settings you have to follow, like you disable all this. Okay, encode request body should be disabled, all these things should be disabled, then encoding should be auto detect, trim all these things you don't require. Okay, then you click on save. Okay, once you done you will get to once you run this you will get to uh, sorry, three variables. One is containing response headers, other will be containing the token, and this is the status code like 200 or 300. Okay, so here I have build up a invoke web services. So once I run it I will get a token. So I'm running it. Yeah, see, I have got a JSON response. Okay, so the token type bearer, and then there will be a token also. Okay, yeah, so this will be a token. Okay, this will be your key. So this is a uh, this I've converted to custom object. Okay, you need to convert this web services response. Okay, this web service response into a custom object to read it properly. Okay, then you trim the white spaces. Okay, save that access token into a access token variable, then you come over here. So this is for getting mails. Okay, this is just a simple query I have used, so just to read the mails whatever there in my inbox. So this is the format. So this is the user ID which I used to log into my Azure portal, right, for app registration. So this is ID has that permission to send or read mails, right? So then this method should be get because I'm reading messages. Okay, then this is application slash JSON, then this should be your format authorization, and then bearer space, and then this access token. Okay, make sure you're not making any mistake in this. So authorization spelling also is important, then bearer, then space, and then your access token. Okay, then content type should be your application slash JSON. Okay, then you will get that all the mails. Okay, you can also filter. Okay, give some filter which I showed you in the slide, right? That query you can give here to filter all the messages. Okay, then this is one if you want to send mail. Okay, once again, so this I think you have, I think I repeated, right? So I should rename this to 2, else it is overwriting. Okay, because 7 and 9 was over, I mean 7 was having 1 and this was also overwriting, so I given separate name. Okay, so let's run it again. Yeah, so it has run successfully. So let's see the value of web service response 1. So it has written all the mails because I've not given filter, right? So as you can see here, it has given all these mails in this format actually. Okay, if you click here, if you go to HTML viewer, you will see all those mails. Okay, with the particular subject line. Okay, and this is for sending mail. So this I have used for sending mail. Okay, so note down this format also. So this again you have to follow same format, but here instead of that you have to use send mail, and the method should be post, and this is the similar what you used earlier in get mails. Content type is application slash JSON, and this should be your request body. Okay, so this you can easily get from Google also. So what should be your request body? So I am scrolling it down slowly. So you have to give a subject here and then text your email content, okay, and which to the recipient email. So this is my different email ID which I am sending for. This is the current email ID which I used for app registration. To this is for testing purpose. And okay, so this I will send mail from my this ID to this ID. Okay, okay, that's it. Okay, so you have to follow this syntax. You can get it from Google. You can search like request body format for graph API send mail. You will get it, and then you substitute here. Instead of hard coding, you can give a variable also. Once this is done, you will get the response. Okay, so here you have to note this will be empty actually. Okay, the web service response. Okay, but you can check whether the mail has been sent or not. So let me open my mail. This is the filter query actually. Yeah, so I've run it twice, right? So it came here. See, the mail has been sent from this ID to where? To this ID. Yeah, this is my ID. Yeah, which I given in the Invoke web services request body, right? Okay, so it is working fine. So this is how you use Graph API to read and send emails. So you can give all, any filters. You can go to Graph API documentation also. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah. So here you come to this URL. You will get all the filter criteria which you can give. Okay. So I have used some of the filter criteria. Okay. Use query guide, use filter. Okay. So this you can use. Okay. Use search as well. Okay. Yeah. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.